Hi, hello dear students, welcome to our channel Maths with Panindra. In this video, we are going to discuss about permutations and combinations. Till last video, we discussed about the permutations which are without repetition. Now onwards, we are discussing about the permutations which repetition is allowed. See, first we have to learn one important formula regarding repetition of things. The number of permutations of n different things taken all at a time when a repetition of things is allowed. Any number of times is n power r. So how to get out of n things, r things can be arranged any number of times. Any number of times means repetition is allowed. See here, n things will be there. N things. Out of n things, we are arranging r things or at a time when repetition is allowed or not. See here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and so on. Before r minus 1 will come and r also will come. Out of n things, I am taking r things. So in the first possibility, r things we are arranging now. In first case also, the n things we can take it here. In the second also, n things we can arrange. In the third also, why? Because previously without repetition means after n things arranging, remaining n minus 1 will be available. In the case of repetition is not allowed, but repetition is allowed now. Out of all things here, out of our possibilities we are taking here, n things we can arrange here. Here also n things, here also n things, here also n things and so on. How many number of times are there? Here also n things. N into by using counting principle, n into and so on r times. So, the number of permutations of n dissimilar things taken or at a time when repetition of things is allowed, any number of times is. We know that 2 into and so on 3 times means, suppose 2 power 3, 2 into and so on n times, 2 power n. Similarly, n into and so on r times n power r. This is the way we are getting. So this is the simple explanation to understand the concept of repetition is allowed. Dear students, one example in the exercise 4b, we have one question. Listen carefully. Find the number of 4-digit numbers that can be formed using the digits 1, 2, 4, 5, 7, 8. When repetition is allowed, clearly they mentioned repetition is allowed. So they are asking to arrange the number of 4-digit numbers. See here, 4-digit number means 4 boxes should be there now. 4-digit numbers we want from the given digits 1, 2, 4, 5, 7, 6, 8. So how many numbers are there? Given digits. Given digits. What are the digits? 1, 2, 4, 5, 7, 8. 6 digits are there, total number. Number of digits. 6 digits are there total. 1, 2, 4, 5, 7, 8. To arrange the 4-digit numbers in this, the first box can be filled with the 6 digits. Among the 6, any one of them we can arrange. Next, repetition is allowed, no? Again we have 6. In the second box also filled with 6. Third box also filled with the 6 digits. Again, fourth box also filled with 6. So total number of arranging the total number of 4-digit numbers that can be formed using the given digits. The total number of ways of arranging, total number of 4-digit numbers. 4-digit numbers. 4-digit numbers that can be formed from the given digits. From the given digits is 6 into 6 into 6 into 6, that is equal to 6 power 4. Simply by using this formula means how many digits are there? N is equal to 6. How many number of digits we want? 6, 4 digit number we want. That means R is equal to 4. So R is equal to 4, N is equal to 6. Substitute in this formula also it will come. But we need to write minimum steps in the intermediate examination. So you draw this small rough figure along with that given matter. So once again I repeat. Find the number of 4 digit numbers that can be formed using the digits 1, 2, 4, 5, 7, 8. So 4 digit number we require. So first box can be filled with among the 6 digits. One of them we can fill it here. Any one of them. So 6p1 is. Again, here. Repetition is allowed now. Whatever we arrange here, 1 we have taken. Again we can take here 1. So 1 can be arranged in here among the 6p1, 6p1, 6p1. So 6 into 6 into 6 into 6 like this. So 6 into 6 into 6 into 6, 6 power 4. Comes to the same thing, same type of question. Find the number of 5-letter words that can be formed using the letters of the word rhyme if each letter can be used any number of times. That meaning is repetition is allowed. You remember, dear students? If each letter can be used any number of times, that means repetition is allowed. So how many, what is the given word? Given word, rhyme. Given word is rhyme. So how many letters, how many digits are there, like how many words are there, letters are there? It contains 5 letters. It contains 5 letters. They are asking to arrange 5-letter words. So 5-letter words means 5 boxes we need to draw. So in the first box, first letter can be arranged in 5p1 ways. Any number of each letter can be used any number of times means again we filled the second box also with 5p1 ways. Again here also 5p1, here also 5p1, here also 5p1. This process will be continued till the last box. So first box can be filled with among the 5 letters. Among the 5 letters, first box can be filled with 5p1 ways. Here also 5p1. Repetition is allowed means same things will come. Repetition is not allowed, same thing. Here 5p1, 4p1, 3p1, 2p1, like this it will come. So therefore 5 into 5 by using counting principle. But we need to write the matter now. So the number of 5-letter words. The number of 5-letter words. The number of 5-letter words that can be formed using the letters of the word rhyme when repetition is allowed, is 5 into, here I need to write the information, 5 into 5 into 5 into 5. So which is equal to 5 power 5. So when repetition is allowed, we can write the possibilities 5 power 5. We will move to the next concepts, which are 2 marks, are very important. Why? Because either repetition is non-repetition questions will be there. It will help in the MSET also, these type of questions. the next concept, next question. Find the number of functions from a set A containing 5 elements into a set B containing 4 letters. So this type of question important for MSET as well as ITE. So first we need to learn one formula before going to write the solution. Here I will give the formula. The number of functions from a set A to a set B or n of B power n of A. You remember the expression? N of B power n of A. So first, from the question, find out the number of elements in the set A and set B. So in the solution, the number of elements in a set A equal to 5. So that is n of A is equal to cardinality of the set. Next, the number of elements in a set B equal to 4. That is n of B is equal to 4. 4 elements are there. Therefore, after knowing the values of n of A and n of B, the number of functions from a set A to a set capital A to a set capital B or n of B power n of A. So n of B value is 4 power 5. So that is the answer. You have to remember this formula, dear students. You need to remember this formula. Similarly, here observe the question number 4. Find the number of injections. Injection means 1 functions. Find the number of injections from a set A containing the 4 elements into a set B containing 6 elements. So here also we have formula. I am putting here. The number of injections from a set A to a set B or n of B P n of A. So n of B P n of A. Out of 6 elements come according to this question. Out of 6 we have to arrange 4 elements. That is the meaning of the number of injections or 1 functions. Here 1 also 1 functions. The number of injections from a set A to a set B or n of BP n of A. So according to this one, solution. The number of elements in A are 4. The number of elements in B are 6. By applying the formula, the number of injections from a set capital A to a set capital B or n of B P n of A. So n of B 6 P4. 6 P4 means from 6 reduce 4 elements. 6 into 5 into 4 into 3. So 6 into 5 30. 30 into 12 360. So 360 injection functions are available from a set A to from a set B. We'll move to the surjections concept. Injection concept is over, functions concept is over, surjection concept. Sorry. In the surjections also, the number of elements in the second set containing 2, only that type of problems we will get it. The next question. Find the number of surjections. Surjection means onto functions. Surjections means onto. From a set A containing 6 elements onto a set B containing 2 elements is. So before going to do this question, we need to learn this formula. Concept wise we are discussing here. The number of surjections are onto functions. Here not only surjections, onto you can keep in brackets. The number of surjections from a set A to a set B containing only 2 elements. That time only this formula will work out, dear students. You remember, whenever the number of elements in the second set B containing only 2 elements, that time this formula will work out. Another time, another formula will be there that we will discuss in the MSET classes. So this is IP class. So the number of surjections from a set A to a set B containing only 2 elements is 2 power n of A minus 2. So come to the question. But how many elements are there in the set A? So the number of elements in a set capital A equal to 6. So that is n of A is equal to 6. Next, the number of elements in B. The number of elements in a set B equal to 2. That is n of B equal to 2. But here n of B is not required. But the number of elements in the second set B, when it contains only 2 elements, this formula will work out. Therefore, the number of surjections in brackets onto function, surjections from a set to a set B contains only 2 elements is 2 power n of A minus 2. So 2 power 6 minus 2. 2 power 6 equal to 2 power 5 is 32. 2 power 6 is 64. 64 minus 2, which is equal to 62. We'll move to the next question. Find the number of 4-digit numbers that can be formed using the given digits. How many digits are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 digits are there. 4-digit numbers we required in that with at least 1 digit is repeated. For that also we have formula. The number of all things from n things taken at a time with at least 1 thing is repeated is n power r minus npr. How to write it is, to get at least one digit is repeated. So out of 6 digits, we need to arrange 4 digit numbers. It can be done in 6p4 ways as a regular permutation. So out of 6 things, 4 things can be arranged in 6p4. When repetition is allowed now, so among the 6 4 digit places, we can, like this we can arrange here 6, here 6, here 6. So 6 power 4. Out of 6 power 4 things, you have to subtract 6p4 things, then at least one digit is repeated, who is going to get the values. So I will write it. Given digits, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 digits are there. 6 digits. Required number of digits. Required number of digits. 4. The 4 digit number they are asking. So first, the number of 4 digit numbers by using 6 digits. The number of 4 digit numbers from 6 digits with repetition is 6 power 4. Just now I explained here. The first box can be filled with 6. Again second box also 6. Third box also 6. Fourth box also 6. 6 into 6 into 6 into and so on 6. 6 power 4. And without repetition also we can. The number of 4 digit numbers from 6 digits without repetition or 6p4. To get at least one digit is repeated, with repetition minus without repetition, we can write it. Therefore, the number of 4 digit numbers that can be formed using the given digits, with at least one digit repeated is 6 power 4 minus 6p4. 6 power 4 means 6 power 4 we can write as 6 square into 6 square. So 36 into 36. So if you multiply, 6 is the 18 to the 21. Next 8. So 1296 minus 6p4. 6p4 just now we discussed. Now 6 into 5 into 4 into 3. So 12 into 30, 360. So 1296 minus 360. So 936. So these are the numbers, 4 digit numbers with at least one digit is repeated. At least one digit is repeated. It is. We'll move on to the next concept. Find the number of bijections from a set A containing 7 elements onto itself. So from A set to A set, how many number of bijections? The function f is said to be bijection if it is both 1, 1 and onto. The number of bijection from a set A to set B or n of A factorial, which is equal to n of B factorial. That means the number of elements in both the sets A and B should be equal. Their cardinal number should be equal. Dear students, you have to remember. Now come to this question. So n of A and n of B itself, from A sets to itself they are defined. They are asking to define the number of bijections. So n of A means 7 elements are there. So 7 factorial is the answer. But we cannot write like this now. So observe carefully this figure. Capital A, here also capital A set. From A to A, the function f is defining. In this A, how many elements are there? 7 elements are there. I am taking A1, A2, A3, A4, A5, A6 and A7. For the images B1, B2, B3, B4, B5, B6 and B7. So for the element A1 to find bijections, first we calculate the possibilities. What are the possibilities? For the element A1, any one of them out of 7. So 7 possibilities are there for A1 element. So for an element A1, seven chances are there, like this you write it. For an element A1, to get its image, 7 chances are there. 7 chances or 7 possibilities we have. 7 chances we have. Similarly, for the element A2, what are the possibilities? This is for B1. So remaining 6 only possibilities now. For A2, either B2, B3, B4, B5, B6, B7. 6 possibilities are there. So for an element A2, to get its image, 6 chances like this. For A3, to get its image, 5 possibilities are there, remaining 5. Like A4, B4, A5, B5, A6, B7 like this. So 5 chances are there. For A2, A4, to get its image, 4 possibilities are there, like B4, B5, B6, B7. Among the 4, any one of them. 4 chances. For A5, to get its image, 3 chances we have here. Next, for A6, to get its image, 2 chances. So for A6, either B6 or B7. For A7, one and only one option is there. To get its image, 1 chance. So only one way is there. For A7, only B7 is the rest of the element. So total number of ways, 7 into, 6 into, 5 into, 4 into, 3 into, 2 into, 1. Therefore, the number of bijections, the number of bijections, I already mentioned here, dear students, to find the bijections. The number of bijections from a set A to itself, or what are the possibilities we have here? By using counting principle, 7 into 6 into 5 into 4 into 3 into 2 into 1. This is equal to the product of first 7 terms is equal to 7 factorial. So the number of bijections from a set A to itself is onto itself is 7 factorial ways. In the next video, dear students, the number of 4-digit numbers which are begin with R, which are ending with L, like these questions, when repetition is allowed, the type of questions we will discuss in the next class. Thank you all. Signing off, Maths with Pandit.